Hello everybody, welcome back to the mania 7K World Cup 2023 Finals weekend. United States against Japan in the losers bracket, a fight for survival. And this is going to be so crucial to find out who is going to make that top 4. I am Raviel, and I'm joined by Silver Scales. Hello!
Hello there! So, yeah, like what you've said, this is indeed a fight for survival between the United States and Japan. I gotta say, it's going to be really difficult because it's kind of like a BMS battle here. Like, United States is very good at those kinds of maps, while Japan would definitely be. I mean, where Beat Mania originated from, so it has to be what Japan is also really good at, and it's not surprising, really.
Unfortunately for the United States last weekend, I believe they had a couple of players missing, which resulted in their loss. But hopefully this time around, they should have full strength to go against full strength with Japan as well. Japan, they had a very strong last semi-finals weekend against Spain.
That is true. I mean, both teams did win against their previous opponents, so obviously they would have the capability to perform better than those. However, I don't think it's right to use their previous matches as a basis as to who has a better shot, because it really depends on how they perform in the finals week. They are different map pools and there are different levels of this.
Yeah.
And right now we are seeing 2 LN bans. I am not surprised. We did say I did say this was gonna be a BMS versus BMS battle.
Yeah, just go all in for Rice. Maybe a tad bit of LN if they feel risky enough. But the winner of this match will be facing Malaysia.
Yeah, and you know how good Malaysia is at long notes. So I personally would think that whoever is going to face Malaysia certainly has to up their game in that regard. Or honestly, if there's anything, I kind of feel like they're banning the LNs that they don't want Malaysia to have any information on. Just in case to whoever wins this match, that is.
Yeah, and just like you mentioned, we are going straight for Rice. Rice number 5, I'm kidding.
So here we go. So we have Stop It Man and Alter. I'm not surprised to see that. And for Japan, I think we'll be seeing My Angel Koishi and Rain Lily. Yeah, okay. I'm not surprised. Those two are very good at act, especially Rain Lily. However, Stop It Man and Alter are certainly two very consistent players themselves.
Yeah, Stupid Man and Alter is the key main lineup for the United States when it comes to Rice. So no surprises there.
Okay, so this map, if I'm not mistaken, so this is I'm Kidding, which I actually kind of forgot what kind of map this is. I think this is tech. Yeah, it is tech. So I feel like what United States is going for here is they're trying to hope for misses to happen here and there, as technicality is not exactly the most straightforward pattern to have.
Yeah. I mean, Winley's accuracy is very, very strong. So we'll just have to see how well Koishi can keep up.
Well, looks like that's a very rocky start from Koishi very early on.
Yeah, just as I said that as well.
And I'm expecting the United States
to miss.
Yeah, that's a very bad look on Japan already. Oh, looks like everyone is missing.
Triple mid. No one has combos. Right off the start. Renally with another drop with Alpha as well that trades in, but Koishi drops. United States still has the lead.
Yeah, and I think it's actually going big. Oh, Stop It Man missing on a break section, so did Alter, so that's actually pretty big. Having 2 misses in a row in a section like this could decrease the lead by a lot. However, those 200s that Kuishi are getting is not helping, and never mind
Oh
because
my
Alter
gosh.
Stupid Man got 2 misses in a row.
It seems like combos have stabilized a little bit after the misfest. Japan do have the lead, Koichi building up a really good combo, but accuracy-wise, Rain Lily trying to pull Japan forward.
Yeah, look at these technical patterns. After all that, it's still a 4,000 point lead for Japan, meaning that it's not exactly the biggest difference yet. However, it is important to note that there's still some hard parts here, and Alter finding the first drop kind of shows how difficult it is. Although Rain Lily trades it back, Stupid Man increasing the attack, having the best in the lobby, but those misses are certainly not helping the United States. Japan has to miss, I think, 3 times in a row.
It has to be from Koichi. Stupid Man is trying all they can. The 99% is definitely trying to pull its weight, but Japan should be able to hold on right towards the end, 15,000 points. And the first point is a break point.
Well, look at ratio-wise, it does seem like Japan actually has the better ratio overall, but it's not that far. 200 counts, US would win the battle. However, it's the consistency that Japan had. 7 and 3 misses would be 10, and 4 and 4 would be 8. So I feel like if United States had a couple of misses less, and if they were like not spread out that much, this would have been United States' win. However, again, the consistency really matters a lot here, as accuracy was something that the United States kind of had an advantage on when it comes to 200 counts, and I think that matters much more than the ratio difference.
Yeah, and one rise for another. Unconquered. We're going to rise 4.
I'm not sure if... Okay, just on a side note, this is the first time this is gonna get selected, I think. On all of the matches so far, we've never had this. So, Unconquered being another Rise pick, I'm not surprised to have that. So, let's see. Unconquered would be a Rise Core Jack pick, and I don't know. I kind of disagree with this being a pick, because if I'm not mistaken, United States had the number one score on the Core Jack qualifiers, but that's like saying that this is as difficult as that, whereas this would definitely be much harder. I'm just thinking that if there was a pick that US could win, it would certainly be Core Jack. Though we'll have to see if that intuition was correct.
Yeah, maybe Japan knows something that we all don't.
So as of this moment, the lead is in the Japanese side. Oh, and as they say that, that's not the case anymore. 2 misses right off the bat from the United States. Certainly not gonna help their case, but you can't really do anything about it with these chords. The thing about them is...
Rain Lily.
Rain Lily.
Oh my gosh.
And Koishi's act, if you were to get the average between these two teams, Japan I think would be slightly lower. However, it's that full combo from both of Rain Lily and Koishi. It's what's giving them the advantage, and Stupid Man missing again is certainly not gonna help.
And Japan still 2 FCs at the halfway point. The US not struggling in accuracy, but struggling to keep combo pace. Oh,
wow.
Koichi actually kept getting double 200s, but Stupid Man will drop as well as Alter.
Yeah, I mean, this has really been the problem. Accuracy-wise, United States is winning the battle. Everyone hitting those long jacks with the other notes, but doesn't look like it's gonna help us. Japan is still keeping those full combos. They really need the miss right now. A miss or 2 from the Japanese side would help, but Alter missing once more is certainly not going to give their case. And I think it could seal the deal because time is running out really fast. Another miss from Alter is certainly not gonna help.
Oh my gosh. This would be... Oh, I nearly said it. Koichi would drop. I was going to say this would be a sick team score from Japan. But I think this is still a very amazing individual performance from Rain Lily.
Wait, imagine if a miss happens.
See all the jacks.
Yes,
Right,
okay. No chucks. Okay,
Wow.
we're safe. We have an FC here. What is that rate? Okay.
That is incredible.
So we have 2 ratios from the United States that are very similar to each other. In fact, when it comes to the 200 count, the United States would win this by the slightest of margins. But again, the consistency. What can you really do if like the other team only has one miss?
Japan is cooking. 2 points right off the bat. Back to the United States to respond, as they have yet to get themselves on the board yet. Hybrid 1, we're going to for Cheval. So we're gonna break away from the Rice program.
Right, so now that we're staying away from Rice, I think what the United States is trying to do is gauge if the Ellens of the opponent team, like if you were to mix Ellens and Rice, like who would be better in that regard? I actually have no answer to that just yet, but I feel like United States is trying to take a risk, and at the end of the day, without taking risks like this, there would certainly be a disadvantage strategic-wise, because you have to know the most information that you can get while losing the least of points. And I think that's what the United States is trying to do right now.
Yeah, if they know that they can pick a point off Hybrid, they might just go Hybrid all the way. But we do see a swap from Japan and Sana coming in for Ringley, which is their usual Hybrid lineup. So no surprises there.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but
Oof.
oh, looks like my Angel Kuishi is gonna have the first drop. That's kind of uncharacteristic, really. You expect Kuishi to have the combo here, but looks like Ensana's gonna keep it up as Alter finding another drop. Those long notes, I don't think would really be that advantageous for both teams, as I think when it comes to Ellens, these two teams would certainly have a weakness. However, I think US could have a minor advantage because of the accuracy that they could really hold on, regardless of what pattern they're thrown.
Yeah, well, so far they are definitely holding the accuracy superior to Japan's. So the pick currently is paying off.
But there's still a lot of map, and that's another miss from Koishi. And Sana's holding the only FC, I think, as Stupid Man finding another drop.
Yep.
The accuracy is also going a lot lower, but look
Another
at Alter's act right now, 99.4. Oh, it's dropping a lot, and that's giving Japan their window of opportunity.
Yeah, these LNs are tripping up the United States. And Sana will trade, but it's a team drop from the United States. Lead goes to Japan.
Oh man, those consecutive misses, and yet the lead isn't even that big yet. I think it's mainly because the accuracy disadvantage is not that far off. However, those misses are certainly not helping the United States' cause.
And Koishi is now driving the train forward for Japan. And Sana will drop again, but that's just gonna cancel out Alto's drop previously. And we're already entering the ending section. Koishi will finally drop. Trades in with Alto.
Wait a minute.
Superman will drop again.
It's not over yet. It's not over yet.
Multi-drop. And Sana drops though.
It's not over yet. Yes, the act is kind of dropping for the US, but Japan should not just let it go for a little bit. There's still some more map. And also missing at the end.
That's it. Alto drops at the end.
I think this would give Japan 2 breakpoints of an advantage against the United States, and that's not good news at all. Again, the 200 count would be won by the United States, but the consistency that Japan has been really killing it.
Three points to the good now, Japan. Probably gonna go back into Rice.
Oh man. So right now, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's not over yet. There's still a lot of map to go.
Oh, of course not, yeah.
I honestly think with all of the Rice that's still available, there's definitely still a chance for the United States to come back. 3-0 is not safe, yes. But
oh,
okay, wait, what's going on? Alright, so now that you won a hybrid, I guess picking another one would make sense. However, it's also important to note that just because they're both hybrids doesn't mean they're gonna have the same patterns. So we did have Hybrid 1 and Hybrid 2. So when we're talking about Hybrid 1, it's the generic hybrid. Well, for Hybrid 2, we'll be having the technical one. So technical hybrids are an interesting choice, especially considering how United States, I personally think, they have a very, very good arsenal of AC, especially on the technical end. Though if Japan is confident on this, and I don't see why not.
Yeah, I just find it quite funny that after the United States picked the vice, Japan picked the vice. United States picked a hybrid, Japan picked a hybrid. But it is working out for them. We'll have to see if it will work again for a fourth time.
The good thing is now, this is 3 minutes long, so the misses here would not be too bad as compared to a miss on a 2-minute map. However, it is also important to note that the consistency of the Japanese team has been nothing short of unbelievable, as they've had a lot less misses in comparison to the United States team. It's that consistency that's really been pulling them ahead of this match.
Right from the start, really good accuracy from Alta. Main reason why United States has this lead, but now we're going into the first drop. And already both the United States dropped twice, thrice Japan have the lead.
But Ensano's gonna trade it back. So they would really have to hope for a miss from Mayans or Koishi, but looks like Ensana missing one more time. I think that's actually just as good. Although everyone is missing.
Oh, but Stupid Man is just caught in the... Oh, he's caught in the fire right now. Multiple drops out to go along with the United States. And the blue lead continues. Outer trades with Ansana. Koishi, the only significant combo left.
Wow. That was a big change in the lead. Very surprised.
Ansana?
Okay. Okay, well, that was in the break section, which is honestly pretty good. But Stupid Man also drops on the break section. I mean, yes, it does happen.
It does happen, yes.
So right now, I think the lead is just the difference between Ansana and Stupid Man. But there's also a pretty sizable difference between Koishi and Alter. So that says a lot about how this combo and miscount has been playing here.
Now we're going back into a little bit more L-Lane heavy section. So everyone seems to be stabilized. Oh, actually, Alter.
Alter unfortunately finding a drop here. So here we go. The dense parts. This is where we saw Stupid Man dropping a lot. Oh, wait a minute. The bar is actually kind of... the bar is actually kind of shrinking.
Oh,
but it's
yeah, the Japanese are struggling. Oh, but the United States will both trade it back. Everyone is dropping.
Despite Alter having the highest AC in the lobby, I feel like Alter also has the most misses, or one of the higher ones so far. Because Japan's lead right now is really, really big, even with the accuracy difference.
We're going to enter the closing stages. There needs to be a huge drop from Japan, but that will not happen at all, as that's a 4th point sealed.
Well, here you go. Yeah, that is the highest AC in the lobby from Alter, but 9 misses, certainly not gonna cut. So there's a few more misses on Stupid Man's end compared to Ensana, and the miss higher for Alter than Mayans or Koishi. So just have to take note of these accuracy differences. I do feel like US could take some advantage on this, but again, the consistency that the Japanese team has shown so far has really been the key as to why they're up 4-0. But this is not over yet by any means.
We're going to Sentimental Surge, the first original song that we'll see here today. This has been picked, I think, twice already, basically the last 2 matches. Always nice to see the original songs come in, more so now than ever before.
Yeah, I mean, it's really nice to see featured artists here, or overall just listen to songs like this. However, if you're in the US or Japan, I feel like the pressure is certainly up there.
Oh yes.
But the one
I mean,
thing
if you're the United States.
yeah, I mean, hey, just gotta remember that regardless of what lead the team has, it's not to say it's ever. You gotta keep on playing at your 100%, or else you'll find some drops here and there. And right now, it looks like the United States has been going for this whole time. Like they've been wanting to pick the Rise that's not too hard in comparison to the others, so they can take the ACK advantage. And Ensana dropping has been nice, but also trades 2 back, so this is gonna go to Japan.
Ooh. Yeah, and this has been the pattern for the last few maps that the United States will take the lead on accuracy and then break.
I just noticed this, but Ensana and Rain Lily seems to be the duo. No Kogishi right now.
No Koishi.
Looks like Japan knows that they could probably have a shot regardless. But the accuracy between Stupid Man and Rain Lily has been very close. The trades between Ensana and Alter have been benefiting Japan. Because of that accuracy disparity that Alter has had, like Alter is 0.4% behind Ensana, and that's a pretty big difference.
Yeah, right now it's the battle between Stupid Man and Rain Lily. But Alter and Ensana, yes, they both trade again. They trade again. It's really between Stupid Man and Rain Lily.
Another miss by Alter. These patterns are very dense, especially with the coordination that you need to have so you could read everything. But it's those misses from Alter, like they're very, very clean, yes, but after so many of those, your accuracies is gonna keep going down. And Sana's just able to take advantage of that. Well, Stupid Man is only a little bit behind Rain Lily. Alter really has to get it a little bit higher. It's still not over yet. There's still around half of the map left. 15,000 is not exactly the most impossible lead to catch up to.
Definitely not. And with 2 FCs in the lobby, a lot can still change. Alright, here comes the trill. The jump trill into the moving jump trill. Everyone gets it cleanly. Now we're going to a few more court streams here.
Yep, no one's missing just yet. This is considered one of the break sections, and oh, it looks like here's where it starts to get very spicy. And yet, no one finding.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Wow.
This is where the BMS skill really shows for both teams. Like you can already tell. Oh, Alter finding the first drop. That is not looking good at all for the United States. Japan is still ahead by a while, and I'm pretty sure this is a very, very big cushion they're working with right now.
Yeah, and Japan's only FC Rain Lily with a superior accuracy over Stupid Man, Ensana trouncing over Alter. We still got a bit of the map left, it's not over, but the signs are pointing to life. Ensana drops, Alter will trade.
It's the problem, like, every time one of the players drops, one of the US players also somehow finds a drop as well. Japan would have to miss, like, they need a team miss.
Rain Lily.
That's the team miss that I was talking about!
Wait.
It's getting
still got a bit of the map. But is this lead going to switch over?
Not yet.
Alter has missed so many times.
Not yet. Japan has to miss twice. Like they need to find another team miss, and Stupid Man has to keep the It's still not over yet.
Stupid Man. I think if Stupid Man misses, it's Japan's.
Yeah, but
if Japan don't miss, then it's still Japan's.
Yeah, but like here's the thing. It's still pretty dense, and there's still some chances. But despite all that, Japan has been keeping the consistency. The United States has finally stabilized, but okay, that was too late. That was too late.
That was way too late. What a score from Stupid Man though. 14-200 matches Rain Lily, but with the FC. That is an incredible score. But unfortunately, it will be a 5th to Japan.
That's a very impressive performance from Stupid Man indeed. However, looking at all of these scores, it does seem like Japan actually has the accuracy advantage.
Yeah.
However, is it 17 misses really? If this were like only 10 misses, I feel like this would have been US's point.
Yeah, Alter's misses was just strewn all over the place, unfortunately. Also with Stupid Man's score, that is the #1 score on this map.
Nope,
And
Kura has
like I mentioned,
Kura has a 992 in this, and not the #1 score. Not the number
is
one
it not?
score. Yep, Kura has a 992 in this last time. Yesterday, so if
Oh.
Ben okay, this is like the #2 or #3. Because I remember Dressurf got a 989. But still, a very good score, nonetheless.
Yes, my bad. It was, I think, #3. But that's still really impressive.
So we'll have to see. If I were Japan, honestly, I would take a risk with the LNs. I would pick Akari as alive, simply because I've seen Stupid Man miss on some of the difficult LNs on Twisted Drop Party, so I would say Akari has arrived is definitely the best map to go with.
押し寄せる感情の波の中で私は探し続ける深い青の奥に沈むあなたの姿をセンチメンタルサイズ
Oh, we're going for Rise 7. The ultimate battle.
I gotta say, some of these maps really make me confused. Like, I'm kidding. The ultimate battle. Like, they're like phrases you say in the chat to make it more dramatic, not actual title. Dude.
The ultimate battle.
The ultimate battle.
This map is for match point for Japan. United States still searching for a point. But if they want to get a point, maybe it'll be on the Quagsire background map. Blanco ET.
I guess so. Although, I don't know, with how technical this is, I feel like this is definitely a chance US has. With all of the maps, US really had a shot at the end of the day. It's really just it's just a lot more misses, really. If they were to like have those miscounts, I think US would have probably been tied with Japan right now. But as I say that, Maya took Kushipani the first drop, but luckily that was very early on and not exactly later on. Having a miss at the start is much better than having a miss very later on.
Oh, but Rain Lily drops!
This,
No FCs on Japan, 1 for the United States. The Superman trades into Koichi and Rain Lily drop. Outer's the only one with the FC.
never
Not
mind
anymore.
then.
But in the United States, it's still holding. Outer will drop again though.
Yeah,
But the
it's
United
those,
States still has the lead.
it's those drops, but the accuracy lead from the US has been there. Oh, except for the fact that Stupid Man has dropped a little bit. So here we go.
Still a lead. Koishi's accuracy below 99. And the accuracies of the United States still holding pretty well against Rain Lily, the highest from Japan.
Yeah, and that's the thing. United States keeping both of those accuracies afloat despite the technical patterns, and now we'll be having some core jacks. And we know how Ray Lily performed in that core jack pick.
Oh boy.
As Alter fighting a drop on some of these bursts.
Gotta grind the teeth on this one. Outer drops. Trades
But
into Rain Lily, but Outer drops again.
That's not too good. However, if Rain Lily did find a miss, this would probably benefit the United States more, but never mind. Also finding another drop on the burst. Stubborn Man.
Staircase bursts.
Stubborn Man keeping that combo. That has been really crucial
That's
for the
crucial,
United
yes.
States. That's exactly what the United States needed. And halfway in, the United States has the advantage that they need, and now we're at the break section. No one can miss here. If that happens, okay, luckily no one, like everyone's proficient enough. Because if you find a miss in the break section, it would be difficult to get the combo back up soon, which would be harder to catch up to.
Yeah, and it might also break your mentality as well going into the harder sections of the map. Right now, it is just to build that accuracy up, build that momentum up. And once you hit the hard section again,
Yep, those mini jacks not phasing anyone out. Oh man, the red bar is shrinking. Stop it,
Stupid
man!
Man drops again.
Now Japan is going to have a little bit of a lead, but Koichi.
Koichi trades it back. Oh, Koishi's having a really bad time with the staircase. Outer trades once, but Koichi accuracy tanked all the way to 98.6.
This could be the first point that the United States will take. And here we go. Here's the. This is the core jack.
Rain Lily is trying to say no to that. Rain Lily says, I want that 6 point now. United States, can they deny it? Can they deny Japan 6 and get their first?
It's those bursts and staircases that's giving Alter difficulty. Oh, but
Trade immediately!
both of them trade at the same time. These are the staircases.
Oh, she drops!
Oh my goodness! Stop it, man! Has the hold. I think that's gonna give United States their first point on the board. Give us a second. There's still some patterns at the end that could face anyone. And here we go. Anyone missing on the mini
Ending section.
Give us a moment. It's not over yet. He still have to maintain the same focus as he did before, but I think that's it. United States is gonna take their first point off of a break point against the Japanese team.
I was here. I manifested it.
What a way to get the first point off of a break point. And it is 5-1. Now the momentum is on the United States side. It is definitely not over yet.
All it took was for one blocker ET, and United States have their first point on the board, which is a break point too. It is back to the United States' choice.
Yeah, I'm not sure what US has to pick right now, though. I feel like US could pick that playground map, the background with the playground. I don't know what that map is actually. Okay, but they get a timeout. I mean, that's fair. That's a fair decision.
Yeah, I mean, the picks now from the United States are going to mean a lot. Now that they've got the 1 point, it is very crucial that they try and snag a few more. If not, 1 point to Japan means match point, and that's where you do not want to be if you are the United States. Let's see the options here. Rice 1, Rice 3, Rice 6. All LNs remaining except for the bands, and Glorious.
I actually don't know what to choose. I think Freedom Dive would benefit Japan because it would definitely force you to keep it focused for a bit more. Cross Soul I think could work for the United States. Kawakuma I think also could work. I honestly don't know. I think we should avoid Freedom Dive more than anything though. And definitely the LNs.
Yeah, I think Rice 3 might be a little bit Japan favorite. I mean, after what we saw with the Ultimate Battle. I'm thinking, how risky is Glorious? Or should they just avoid it completely as well? I'm leaning towards more of an avoid, so it will probably be between Rice 1 and 6. Now that we look at the options available, United States don't really have much to play off of.
Well, yeah, they're just taking their time. I mean, of course, you gotta make use of that. You gotta make use of that timeout to the maximum of your ability. It's your ability. So I do think that I don't know. I feel like Kawakuma could be the way to go. I know that all of these picks are risky, but at the end of the day, without taking risks, then you won't be able to go on to the opportunities that you really need.
I mean, every map is a risk. It's just which ones are less riskier. And yeah, Kawakuma will be the pick from the United States. I think this is the least riskiest already out of all the maps available.
Well, it's 1 minute and 57 seconds. So any miss that happens here would be so much more scary than if you were to miss on let's say 5 minutes.
I mean, there are hardly any 5-minute maps as well, but you get your point. A short map, lesser room for mistakes. Oh, everyone going mirror! How often do we see this?
Very rarely. I mean, most of the time you see everyone has literally no mods on. Okay, well, Stop It Man finding a 200 early on shouldn't exactly be the most worrying part. As here we go, we'll be having some delay streams and also finding 2 misses already right off the bat. That's not a good sign, as Japan keeps 2 full combos. And Stop It Man's act is behind Rain Lilies, and my intuition is actually by a little bit.
Yeah, right off the bat, Rain Lily doing really well. Oh my gosh, what was that?
What was that? And Rain Lily finding another. What is going on? All right, well now you. Okay,
Alta missing quite a bit. Japan has the lead back.
But
not
wait. Okay, no, stop. Okay, but stop it, man.
They're not giving us time to speak. Superman drops. No FCs left in the lobby. United States has the lead.
And here we go. It's those bursts. I know that Alter has difficulty with those streams and whatever, but Japan, Zach, is now behind the United States with Stupid Man leading the charge. Alter missing on the break section.
Alter,
this is not the place to miss.
You know how we said that with a short map, you have very little room for misses? I can not even keep track how many we just saw.
And right now, the lead is going to the Japanese side. But wait, no way. This is
a trade.
Okay,
Superman drops again.
Oh, that
Alter
was a
Koichi trade.
That was a big jump from Alter. Koichi and Rain Lily have to miss as a team now. Unfortunately, I don't think that's gonna be the case. Oh, wait a second. Rain Lily fighting too. Oh, that's a team match for
Japan drop.
That's what they needed.
United States has to hold.
US has to hold. They have no choice. And there's a lot of streams. Those delay speed sections are certainly gonna give trouble. Alter finds a drop. Wait a minute. Alter again. You never know. Wait a second.
Not much time left in the match.
Oh, it is. That's it.
Japan will take it. After what has been a chaotic 2 minutes, it's match point.
Stupid Man with the best score. The fact that the best score is a 944, that just gives you how difficult that just gives you an idea of how difficult these maps are. But yeah, anyways, I actually don't know who has the actually. Okay, I feel like Japan is gonna pick an Ellen. I think they're gonna go with Ellen 1.
Oh, Hybrid 3! We're going for another OS original! And I think this is the first time we get to see it too. If I'm not wrong. Have we seen this yet? I don't remember seeing this. I don't think we have.
I only know Glorious. I only know Unconquered was the one that wasn't picked yet. I'm pretty sure Glorious was selected. Yeah, we've gotten confirmation that this is not.
Oh, we have seen those before. Okay. But hey, I mean, more OS originals. I like it. I just realized that the statistics sheet for the finals, the map pool just kind of cuts off at Glorious, so there was no information on Glorious. But it's okay. Man, we'll see if Japan will be able to close it out, or will it be a back-to-back breakpoint in what has already been a roller coaster of a United States-Japan matchup. And Sana with the first drop. United States take the lead very early on.
I mean, it is very early on, so it shouldn't be exactly the worst place to miss. However, the patterns that this map has, I don't think would cater to US's strengths. And as I say that, Alter finds a drop. This is what I was talking about. And those delay sort of streams with those mini-jacks, that's something that Japan would definitely have the advantage over the United States on, and I would say.
Yeah, but Koichi will drop. And as well as Anzana, Superman the only FC for the United States again. The Alter will drop. That's gonna shake things a bit, but trades back to Ensana. It's all Stupid Man here.
Oh man, this is actually a pretty big lead for the United States. Actually, I'm surprised. But Alter finding one drop and another. Okay, here's something I've been noticing. Once Alter finds a drop, there would be a consecutive of those. So that's exactly what's been giving the lead to Japan this whole time. And Stupid Man finding a drop. This is the sort of patterns where I'm expecting Stupid Man and Alter to drop. And it's not looking good for the Japanese side, mainly because of Ensana's accuracy advantage. But there's still a lot of time. And as Alter drops, this is certainly not going to help the United States. But Ensana finds 2 in a row. So I think that's just going to cancel out, especially with the act lead that United States has.
Yeah, Ensana is definitely struggling quite a bit. Stupid Man coming back up to 99% and Koichi trying to mitigate the damage. Stupid Man trades with Sana. The Rice Burst tripping Stupid Man though. And again, and that's another team wipe from the United States.
But I mean, the lead is still very big on the United States side. So I really hope that they're able to keep this up because Ensana and Koishi are stabilizing. Oh, the Owls are finding one more drop. That is kind of looking bad for the United States because I know that they've been chain missing a lot. Wait a second. Stupid Man and all.
They have to hold. The map's about to end.
They can't miss here.
Oh, no, the team from Japan.
Japan missing. That sealed the deal. United States taking another break point. Okay, the 200 count game has really been big in the US on this one. So that's really what gave them the win.
And that's a back-to-back break point, and we finally see a long note map. In this match, LN3 will now come out, and that, I believe, is going to be Kyonix here. Now, the question is there going to be any changes, or is it just going to be the same four?
I think the last player in Japan is Lulu M, right? Is it Lulu M or wait, let me look for this real quick.
I believe so, but the United States and Japan, no changes. We're going straight into it.
Yeah, we have yet to see Lulu M in this match, but I think it shouldn't matter too much as Japan is up 62 and that's kind of a comfortable lead, but it's not over yet. We did see something of a comeback last year, and we don't want that to happen. If you're in the Japanese side, you would definitely not want to let go, because regardless of how big of a lead you have, this is only 4 maps, if you think about it in the big picture. So this is not exactly the most, this isn't exactly the most easy to just chillax on, because there's still a lot of maps where the US could take on. And if they're picking LN, I feel like that they're saying that we can match you guys on this kind of skill set as well.
Oh, there's a chain drop from Stupid Man though. It's not gonna help. Japan will take the lead just from Sana's FC, and the accuracy is also superior. Stupid Man will drop, but Anton will drop. No FCs left. Stupid Man chain drops again.
Oh man,
they're just struggling.
I feel like
it's already almost 50,000,
and it's only halfway. So we'll have to hope for You'll have to hope for Japan to make the same amount of misses that the US has made, while the US keeps the combo. But as I say, that Alter and Stupid Man have dropped consecutively. I think that should be a big sign for that Japan would be able to take this point, and it's looking very, very. I don't know. I don't even know what to say. Is this a statement right now for Japan?
Definitely seems like it. Koishi drops straight to Stupid Man, but Koishi has a chain drop. Alter drops though, and Ensana trying to steer Japan's victory. Just a couple of seconds left.
Oh,
Team
man.
Visa from the United States, that should be it.
Well, good game well played to both teams, but unfortunately only one can be the victor, and that would be Japan. I feel like that was a very close match regardless. I know it's a 7-2, but like a lot of these maps were decided only because of the misses. And if it were based on like accuracy and 200 counts in general, US would have probably taken some points. But then again, that was
definitely it doesn't say the whole story. We saw a couple of really close maps. But yeah, GGWP. United States, the last remaining non-Asian centric team, now out of the 7K World Cup. It is all Asia domination from now on out. Japan will be facing Malaysia in what is just going to be a hot match.
That is going to be a very big match for both Malaysia and Japan. I think both teams are going to be nervous. I would definitely be excited to see how that transpires. I think it would be unpredictable as, both teams would certainly just face each other. And I'm expecting a very close match in general, just like the previous matches that we've seen so far.
Yeah, I think with that, I guess we can plug banners. Do you want to
Yeah.
plug banners?
If you want to do that, if you don't want to do it, I'll do
No.
it for you.
Banners exist. Get
Yeah.
them.
I mean, yeah, that's true. You just, if you want to support your favorite country of choice, you gotta get them while they're still up. So, just buy the banners if you really want to support them, your favorite country, your favorite players, because they'll definitely really appreciate seeing you show your love and appreciation for them. And also, you'll have this huge banner on your profile. So I'd certainly be tempted to buy one, right?
Yeah, and most certainly so. We also have the Open Collective. Direct donations will also help towards the tournament as a whole if you also want to find an alternative method to support the players. With that, we have one more match to go and then the final map pool showcase to follow afterwards as well. I'm very excited for that, and I'm going to be hoping we'll see a very close match between Japan and Malaysia. Anything else you want to add, Sidorskels?
Not that much really, but again, just an amazing performance from everyone. Regardless of the result, I really hope that everyone is proud of how they done. But anyways, see you in 2 hours from now, and have a good time.
Take care.